Well, as we enter a whole new day in trade and the final day of our trading week here in India, let's take a look at what the global cues are saying as to where the market might head today in respect of price action. Now, the USA is currently in the middle of a massive rally. Benchmarks are trading close to lifetime highs. And let's remember Wall Street is in the middle of a solid earnings season. Of the 184 companies in the S&P 500 that have reported earnings, 84.2% of those companies have beaten their earnings forecast. So that just gives you a flavor. 184 companies and 84% have beaten the forecast. The S&P rose for a fourth day in a row to close at a record high yesterday. The Dow jumped more than 300 points in the previous session, and the Nasdaq Composite also reached a fresh high. Futures on all three benchmarks are flat this morning, but nonetheless, we saw very good price action over the last couple of days. Now, Asia this morning is trending positively. In Japan, the Nikkei has jumped 1.21% in early trade. Across Asia Pacific, we're seeing a lot of good momentum this morning. The Topix in Japan is also up over 1.01%. We then have South Korea's Kospi advancing 0.86%. Shares in Australia are also doing quite well this morning. The S&P ASX 200 benchmark there has gained 0.95% in early trade. And your mainland Chinese stocks are also faring quite well as we speak. So that's how Asia is performing as of late. We then have European stocks which closed mixed yesterday. So depending on how the US opens today and how futures trend, we might see some different price action there. Futures as of now in America are flat to positive. The Stoxx 600 finished up 0.5% yesterday, but no clear index action. We had different bosses pointing in different directions. Banks added 2.7% following the Bank of England's comments on negative interest rates. Utility stocks, however, fell 0.5%. So a bit of mixed action in Europe. Now, oil prices rose on Thursday. Strong US economic data, reducing US crude stockpiles and inventories, plus the OPEC sticking with its decision to maintain their output cuts. These are three key factors that are currently ensuring the balance in crude prices. However, on the counter side, a stronger US dollar yesterday limited your gains to a fair extent. So Brent crude gained a meager 41 cents or 0.7% to finish at $58.87 per barrel. And then you had US WTI settling 0.6% higher at $56.02 per barrel. Finally, gold, spot gold prices fell 2.3% yesterday as the risk on continues and investors get less and less wary of markets. So it fell to $1,791.76 per ounce. US gold futures settled down 2.4% at $1,791.20 per ounce. Silver dropped 2.3% to $26.26 per ounce.